Hey drone technology fans, Bill here. DJI Mavic Pro 2, my wish list. Got that coming right up. Before we jump into my wish list for the DJI Mavic Pro 2, got a lot of comments and reaction to my wish list for the DJI Spark 2, so I wanted to say a few things here first. Number one, this is based totally upon my ownership experience with the DJI Mavic Pro. This is not based on any renderings, drawings, rumors, or information that is available out there right now. Again, completely from my ownership experience. Number two, there's absolutely no indication that DJI is ready to release a Mavic Pro 2 at this point. They have had the Mavic Pro on sale, but there is nothing on the FCC Grant ID database. DJI has not announced a release date. And we have absolutely zero credible, reliable information regarding a release of the DJI Mavic Pro 2. Number three, and most important, I'm doing this in fun. I want to make sure that you get the point that this is just based upon my ownership experience. This is not from anyone else. This is from me. This is coming from me. I'd love to have everything that I'm going to list out here for you. I think that would be great. I have no idea what they're going to be doing. But again, this is based upon things that I think would help improve the flying experience, the video, photography, the whole package. So let's jump into the video. Okay, there are several things that are on my wish list for a DJI Mavic Pro 2. So let's jump right into it. The first thing we're going to look up front is the gimbal cover and gimbal lock assembly on the front of the aircraft right here. Now, granted, it is a good one, but I've had to replace this already. This was something that I accidentally broke. It didn't, of course, do any damage, but again, this is not the best of plastic. I mean, it's something that's very breakable. And the other thing here too is the gimbal lock assembly. I think you can see it right here. This is good, but this did take me some time to get this figured out. In fact, I emailed somebody and they actually sent me a video of how to be able to put this in. So I think that's something that was very frustrating at first. And also, I think one of the other things I'd like to see too, I mean, the gimbal itself, this is a very fragile mechanism, as you can tell. And from what I hear, one of the first things that will go on the aircraft if you crash it is the gimbal and gimbal assembly. So I think that's something that DJI could beef up. The other thing is definitely the camera. And of course, there's a whole host of improvements that can be done to this. I would like to see it get up to on par with the Phantom 4 Pro. I think that would be fantastic. Of course, obviously not in size, but getting in near in capabilities. I think that would be great. And while we're looking at the front of the aircraft here, we have the two sensors on the front. We have the two sensors on the bottom. I would like to see also too a sensor on the rear of the aircraft, a sensor on the side of the aircraft, sides of the aircraft, and also on the top of the aircraft. I think that would be fantastic. And also looking at the top of the aircraft too, batteries are good, but I would like to see it jump up a notch in terms of the capabilities. Now, you notice here I do have the quieter props on. Of course, this is a Mavic Pro, not a Mavic Pro Platinum. Again, I think a better battery life would absolutely be fantastic on this. One of the other things, and I know a lot of people have actually talked about this, is the portability of this is absolutely fantastic. But one of the things that I think drove me nuts at first was the rear landing gear and them having to fold under like that. I would like to see them like the front in terms of just coming in and out like that. I think that would be much easier to be able to get out, because I know that really took some time getting used to getting this out here. One of the other things that I would like to see too is improved ground clearance. Now, you can tell down here that I'm gonna go ahead and lower the camera so you guys can take a look at this and see. Hang on a second. Okay, and you can see there's not a lot of ground clearance there for the camera and the gimbal assembly. Landing gear does help, But what I would like to see would be improved ground clearance on the base unit itself, not having to go with anything aftermarket. I think that would be absolutely fantastic. You know, again, you know, the Mavic Pro is a great drone, as it already is. And they did do some great improvements on the Platinum with the new ESCs and the new propellers. But, you know, going through some of these improvements, I think would greatly benefit us in terms of the abilities and capabilities. One of the other things that I would like to see, of course, is improved DJI Go 4 app and having some of the features, for example, that are available on the new Mavic Air, like the asteroid shot. My wife was absolutely very, very, very impressed with that. I mean, to me, I mean, these are things that are on my wish list, and I would think my question of the day for all of you: what is the number one thing that you would like to see on the DJI Mavic Pro 2? Put it down in the comment section. I would absolutely love to hear that. I hope you found this to be interesting. Again, you know, keep in mind, I'm doing this for fun, and also keep in mind too, this is based on my ownership experience with a DJI Mavic Pro. I've had literally hundreds of hours of experience. If you like the content from today's video, please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and tell others about the channel. Also, be sure to check out my Facebook page, where I do post daily updates regarding the drone and drone industry and anything that's DJI or Autel related. Also, be sure to check out my Twitter account, where I post regular updates out there as well. Thanks so much for watching, and happy flying.